11 signs you're lacking vitamin D. The most popular supplement in America isn't vitamin C, or a multivitamin. It's vitamin D. Vitamin D deficiency has become increasingly common over the last decade or so. 4 out of 10 people living in the US likely have a vitamin D deficiency. And this is concerning, since a deficiency in vitamin D can have lasting effects on a person's health and wellness. So how do you know if you need it too? There are certain symptoms that may suggest your vitamin D levels are too low. If you notice any of these signs, consider seeing a doctor for a vitamin D blood test. Here are 11 signs to watch out for. Number 1. You're tired all the time. There are many different things in your life that can contribute to your energy levels, like your sleep habits, diet, exercise habits, mood, and medical conditions. If you are struggling with fatigue, especially if there is not an obvious source, like an illness, or poor sleep habits, you may be suffering from vitamin D deficiency. Number 2. You're depressed. Similar to fatigue, there are many different factors that affect your day-to-day mood. Having the blues may be linked to an insufficient amount of vitamin D. Vitamin D receptors have been found in many parts of the brain, including in areas linked to depression. For anyone experiencing persistently down or depressed moods, vitamin D deficiency may not be the main cause of your depression, but it may be making it worse. Number 3. You feel pain in your bone, lower back, or joints. Been feeling more aches and pains than usual lately? That might not just be age or a bad mattress, it could be a lack of vitamin D. People of all ages with low vitamin D levels can have bone pains and lower back pains, especially in the winter. Their joints are also a little stiffer in the morning. Older people often blame their age for the majority of their joint pains, when there may be more factors involved. Although vitamin D may not be the only source of your pains, it may be making your joint pains worse. Number 4. You're prone to bone loss. Low vitamin D doesn't just make your bones hurt, it can actually cause bone loss. This is due to the fact that this vitamin plays a crucial role in calcium absorption. It also aids in bone metabolism, which is the cycle of bone growth and resorption. Weak bone density can lead to osteoporosis, causing fragile bones, and increasing the risk of bone fractures over time, especially for men over age 70, and women over age 50. People tend to stop building bone mass around age 30, so adequate vitamin D intake is important to keep the bones in good condition as you age. Number 5. You have muscle pain. As we discussed with joint pains, vitamin D deficiency can also lead to more muscle aches, cramps, and even muscle weakness. Vitamin D supplements can reduce the risk of falls by helping with muscle strength. Number 6. You suffer from hair loss. Hair loss is often attributed to stress, which is certainly a common cause. However, when hair loss is severe, it may be the result of vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D stimulates hair follicles to grow, and new healthy follicles help maintain thickness and prevent hair loss. Number 7. You're experiencing erectile dysfunction. If you or your sexual partner is suffering from erectile dysfunction, a lack of vitamin D may be to blame. A study found that men with a vitamin D deficiency were much more likely to have erectile dysfunction, and the lower the levels, the higher the risk factor. So start taking those D supplements, or giving them to your partner. Number 8. You can't get a good night's sleep. Researchers found that people with sleep disorders who took vitamin D supplements improved the quality of their sleep, they fell asleep faster and slept longer. If your vitamin D is low, you might sleep less, and even when you do sleep, it may be less efficient, less restful sleep. Number 9. You get sick or infections often. One of vitamin D's most important roles is keeping your immune system strong, so you're able to fight viruses and bacteria that cause illness. So if you find yourself constantly coming down with something, especially the flu or colds, it could be because you need more in your system. Number 10. Your wound heals slowly. If you get injured, and it takes a long while for you to heal, it might be because you have an inadequate amount of vitamin D. The nutrient is crucial for rebuilding new skin, so having too little can result in wounds healing slowly, especially after surgery. It is important for anyone with a chronic wound, like a foot or leg ulcer, to be sure they are getting enough vitamin D. Number 11. You're overweight. People who are overweight or obese may have low levels of vitamin D. Fat cells will often absorb vitamin D, instead of letting the vitamin do its important work. If you are overweight, make sure that you have enough vitamin D to contribute to your body's health. If you find this video helpful, please like and share. Don't forget to subscribe, and click on the notification bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.